Michael, some big moves dropping yesterday. PlayStation's Wolverine creative director is now leading Xbox's Perfect Dark. What just happened there? Steven Totillo over at GameFile tells us all about it. Two major upcoming first-party video games have gotten big changes at the top. As part of an unusual leadership shuffle, GameFile has learned. Brian Horton, who was publicly named as the creative director of Sony's and Insomniac's upcoming Marvel's Wolverine PS5 game, which was announced in 2021, has been off the project since the summer. Two sources familiar with the matter told GameFile. The game is now being helmed by creative director Marcus Smith. A rep for Sony Interactive Entertainment has confirmed that to GameFile. Mike Daly will serve as Wolverine's new game director. Wolverine's previously announced game director Cameron Christen will remain at the studio in a different role. GameFile understands what is happening right now. Smith and Daly are a formidable new duo for Wolverine. They previously held creative director and game director roles, respectively, on Insomniac's acclaimed 2021 PS5 release of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Dude, fantastic game. The changes atop the Wolverine development team are the result of a creative decision around the game. This is making me a little nervous now. The two sources told GameFile. SIE's rep declined to comment on the reason for the role changes on Wolverine. As for Horton, who previously worked as creative director on another lauded Insomniac game, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, again, another dude, Insomniac on fire, has already found a new high-profile gig. He's now the creative director of the Xbox-published Perfect Dark. Really? The highly anticipated first-person shooter that is being co-developed by Microsoft's The Initiative and Embracer owned Crystal Dynamics. I got faith in Crystal, no faith in Embracer. Horton will be, quote, bringing his wealth of experience to the upcoming reboot of the classic Secret Agent series, end quote, and the Xbox rep confirmed GameFile. Michael, big moves. What is happening? Are you concerned for Wolverine?
Yeah, I think at this point, this means this game's not coming out next year, right? The fact that your creative director has been gone since the summer and now the game director is changing. Yeah, this to me says 2026 for Wolverine at the earliest. Maybe even 2027, right? I don't think of very often a game is going to switch that major of a role and be ready to go in a year, ready to go even in 2 years at that point. So it would explain a lot, right? You and I had kind of been like, where's Wolverine at, right? Where's Wolverine here? Why wasn't Wolverine shown at this? Why wasn't Wolverine shown at this event? Why wasn't Wolverine at Tokyo Game Show? Like, we've been kind of like asking that every single time there was a major event and we never saw anything for Wolverine. This explains everything we need to know, but that probably means the direction of the game has changed. So I think if you're a Wolverine fan, you start looking now to 2026 and almost crossing your fingers that we even get it in 2026. Maybe even at all, right? This is a massive shakeup. For Perfect Dark, I'm curious to see how this goes. As you said, faith in Crystal Dynamics, not so much faith in Embracer, but you've got somebody high profile leading, so we'll have to see. But I think Wolverine's now on thin ice. I almost am 6 out of 10 that we don't get Wolverine at all.
Oh, wow. I don't think we'll get it. I just question as a matter of when. I'm very surprised to see that he's left and gone over to the other side, right? Going to Xbox and now working on Perfect Dark. Great get from Microsoft, hands off, like hands down. But it's an interesting little move. What's going on now? What does that mean then for Wolverine? I'm a little curious. I'm a little nervous at this point, thinking we saw this game announced and revealed so long ago. And then the massive leak came out, right? They got hacked over Insomniac. We all know about that one. And then some new rules come over. Man, questioning now the direction of the game. Is this like not a complete reboot of where they're at, but maybe it's some new shuffles around there going, okay, we're going to do this now instead of this. Like, they had a roadmap, they had a game plan. And I think things just got turned on their head now with everybody jumping ship and moving over here and moving in different directions. Makes me a little nervous for Wolverine. Like you say, dude, I was expecting this for 2025. I am no longer expecting it. No longer. I think we might see a teaser next year. I was kind of hoping we see something at the Game Awards coming up in December. That's what I was expecting to see. And then I don't think that's going to happen at all now. I think we're going to maybe take a glimpse at Wolverine in 2025, and then get it in 2026. Dude, we're still a year and a half out, right? Like, that's where they're at. But man, big moves over here with PlayStation and Xbox. What just happened?